Hey everybody, welcome back to my true crime channel. If you are not channel, be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell button so I can not upload true crime video. If you are not channel, hi, welcome. If you are new to the channel, welcome back. So today's true crime case I'm going to talk about is the Chris Watts family case. And I'm trying here to film with my mom. She just took my little brother out for a walk and do whatever. So I'm trying to hurry up because it might take long, whatever. Got your snacks, got your popcorn, and get you started. Chris Watts was born on May 16, 1985 in North Carolina. Shannon Watts was born on Darrington, 1985. Shannon was divorced when she met Chris, so she was already married before, but didn't say how long she was married to the first husband, but she was divorced when she met Chris. They met in North Carolina. The boy dated for about 2 years and they got married in 2012. In 2013, they decided to move to Colorado for better job opportunities. Their first daughter, Bella, was born in 2013. Then in 2015, Chris worked for his company called Anadarko Petroleum. In July 2015, their second daughter, Celeste was born. They named her Cece. People describe Chris as shy, very introvert, and Shannon was very extrovert, outgoing, and completely opposite of Chris. He was a good father to his kids, always there for them no matter what. In May 2018, Shannon just found out that she was pregnant with their third child. Shannon and his 6 kids took a 6-week break from her husband, and since they are having marriage problems. Her husband at home marriage problems, so it means that the neighbors overheard them screaming, matching, screaming, yelling at each other. Chris not communicating with Shannon, and she's running wide, having answered my text messages. It just everybody else marriage has marriage problems. Everybody thought the marriage was so happy, the good couple. Go look at the pictures, they look like they were happy family. They had like marriage problems and financial issues and debt, so it was really a tough time. Her husband is at home cheating on her with a coworker named Nicole. His wife noticed a change in her husband. He wouldn't call her, check on her, and the kids not answering the text. On July 8th, Chris texted Shannon that he was sorry he fell asleep when he got home from work, which has a BS excuse. If I call and text you, you better pick up the phone and text me back. There's no way I'm gonna ignore your text or call and then go to sleep. I don't do that. That's disrespectful. Like, I hate that. Just like when our downstairs to visit, he didn't say hi or hug Shannon in front of family members, because when Chris came out to visit them, he didn't say hi to our family members or nothing. He was so silent, quiet, very extrovert, and didn't say nothing, which is kind of odd. Is that why would you even come down here to visit and you're not gonna hug me? That's weird. And even Chris told him that he didn't want to have the baby and didn't want to be with her on July 14th. That's crazy. It's like you planning to have a baby, but you told her you don't want no baby, you don't want to be with her. That's so devastating. Like, I can't even imagine. That's insane. She wanted her family in back and suggested marriage counseling, and he kept on calling him, but he didn't answer because he was out with Nicole all day at the car museum. So she's trying and texting him saying, "Hey, I want to fix that marriage, to go to marriage counseling." She bought books for him to compare things together, but he didn't want to do none of that. Which that kind of is upsetting. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I understand we're married, we're supposed to fix our problems, our issues, but if you want a divorce, if you don't be together, that's fine. But I'm not gonna here and beg somebody to be with them. That's kind of being desperate. Like, she is desperate to have him back. She's pregnant. She can't raise 3 kids all alone. That's not fair for her, and she have full custody. At 18, Chris looking up hotels to go with his mistress while his pregnant wife is out of town, worried and stressed out. Which you should not be worried stressed about that man, because he's out cheating on you. He not running by with the kids, and you should not be worried and stressed about that, because if I was her, I would have got divorced and that's it. Raise 3 kids alone, boom, just or get child custody or whatever. Because anyway, I'm gonna waste my time at my home with my friends or my family and be pregnant, stressed out. It just that's crazy. Ain't not answer my call, text messages. Like this is insane. And you're cheating on me, which she found out. She kind of knew because women knows everything. They can feel it, which is crazy. That's when Nicole told the authorities that she didn't know that he was married and having another baby underway. But Google her husband having an affair, wedding dresses, and Chris and Shannon Facebook pages. If you didn't know he was married, then why would you even send news to him looking at wedding dresses? First of all, why are you looking at wedding dresses? You haven't been famous men for months or years. Y'all probably just met months ago and you're having an affair thing, whatever. And you're looking at wedding dresses. Girl, you know he's married, he got a ring on his finger and you're looking at wedding dresses? Like, come on now. Like, are you insane? And you're looking at the Facebook pages, bitch. Why are you looking at Facebook pages? That's trying to be stalkish, whether that's supposed to mean. You sound like a stalker. Pictures of her family as a perfect family. Shannon. He Googled on how to feel. Why is you looking up how to feel when someone love you? What do you mean? You got a wife and kids at home tell you they love you every single day. And you they tell us that you don't know how to feel when they love you. You don't feel emotion. You don't feel anything. Like, are you serious right now? Like, you don't feel nothing out. You don't feel loved, appreciated, happy, excited, nothing. Like, I'll tell my family earlier I love you and to love me too. I'll feel happy and feel loved and appreciated. Ain't gonna feel nothing at all. That's sounding kind of bit. That's that's ridiculous. Like you look up how to feel someone say they love you. That's ridiculous. On July 18th, Chris and Nicole went on a trip for a couple of days, which took pictures of the dumbass vacation, which I sent pictures right here. On August 8th, Shannon friend texted her saying that you canceled the gender reveal party. Shannon said yes, I did because of Chris acting behaviors acting weird. On the same day, Nicole was googling how to marry your mistress. Girl, first of all, why are you looking at how to marry your mistress? Ain't no way hell a man's gonna marry the mistress while they're married to the wife. Like she's retarded. She's on a whole nother level. Like, why are you looking up how to get married your mistress? This girl is so dumb. Shannon found out that she's having a baby boy and calling Nico. Miko. Chris sent a text of a picture of a doll wrapped with a blanket. That's when she posted pictures. I don't know how to feel about that. But people like me, people assume that he was sending her a warning saying, "Hey, I'm about to kill you and your kids. Watch out." It was like she doesn't know. She was confused. She said, "Why is sending a picture of a baby doll wrapped in a blanket?" That doesn't make any sense. But I feel like, but to me, I feel like he was sending her as a warning sign that, "Hey, this I'm gonna do to you in our daughters." Like that's insane. The next day, Shannon's friend went to the house to look for her, and Chris told her that she went to the park with the kids. Shannon's friend found the car with the car keys in it, told Chris that she was going to call the police. Because she'd been calling Shannon today to go to her checkup appointment for the doctor to see her baby and stuff, and she would take the kids. And that's when Chris saying, "Oh, she got the part. Why is she got the part, but her car is right there, and the car seat is right there?" That's a little suspicious. So she called the police, and Chris said, "Get the F my property. Don't call police. Don't call police." And that's when she called police, as a friend should, as I will should too. Period. And then the police show up, and Chris is just quiet, not saying anything, not worried, nothing. It reminded me of Sky Pace and so much alike but very different, similar. The police found Shannon's cell phone on the couch and the bed sheets were missing. Nicole was looking up on how to delete text messages and can please look to delete messages. Duh. The police can detect and search to delete text messages. Are you dumb? Like, this girl she is the dumbest person ever. You're looking up wedding dresses, you're looking up how to marry mistress, you're looking up their Facebook pages, and you're looking up how can the police, like, delete text messages. It's just like, are you dumb? I don't understand how she wasn't arrested for tampering with evidence. Like, she knew he was married. She's on her record a liar and a scumbag and a dumbass. Like, she's all this. And as the authorities asked God to take the polygraph test because they want to prove that he's lying, telling the truth. That's when he on the interview with TV network saying that, oh, please spend my wife and my daughter's back. I want them back. But yeah, he's smiling. I was in bed right here. He had this. Like, what are you smiling for? Are you laughing, smirking? You try not to laugh, but he's smirking. And I was kind of a bit suspicious. It's just like, why are you smiling and laughing like it's funny? Like, ain't nothing funny about your pregnant wife and your daughters is missing. That's not funny. That's kind of suspicious to me, if you ask me. And that's when he failed the polygraph test and he confessed to killing his pregnant wife and daughters. He told his dad first, then he told the detectives first. He told him that he strangled his wife out of fit or rage because he witnessed his wife Shannon killing their daughters. That's what Chris said. The drone search out, which was a lie. The drone search caught a bed sheets of bodies by the oil tank and grave. The next day, on August 15th, Chris is arrested of 3 counts of felony murder because he is telling one that he killed his wife out of rage for killing their daughters. No one doesn't believe him. And through that knowing Shannon, this is that Shannon will not hurt a fly. Shannon is not that person she gonna hit somebody or even trying to kill her daughter. She loved her family, she loved her kids. Even her unborn child, like, why would you say she killed her kids? Tried, yeah, but you killed her out of rage and she say you witnessed her and baby monitor killing one of the daughters, which that's a lie. And I didn't believe that. I mean, this was such a freaking liar. Also, on the same day, his wife was found in a shallow grave, and his daughters were discovered in 2 oil tanks close to their mother's grave. His coworker found emails of Chris and Nicole saying that she had an affair with Chris, and she didn't know he was married, but she didn't know he was married. So, she's lying. The authorities found on Nicole's computer that she Googled Amber Fry's book, how much money she made. She mailed her book. She Googled Amber Fry's network and do people hate Amber Fry? And how much money can she make on the family's pain? This girl is evil. Why would you look up how much money you can make based on his family paid? Girl, you're not getting paid. You're not getting paid for his family checks. You're not a part of the family like beneficiary check. So why in the hell are you looking up stuff like that? And why are you looking up Emma's Fry? Do people fry? Do people hate her? Emma Fry is the girl who had an affair with Scott Pearson. He didn't know that he was married, but she did tell him that he told that he didn't marry at first, but then he told that he was married, but he is a widow where his wife's gonna spend his first Christmas without her. Blah 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 blah. We're not into that. And but she did tell the authorities that she did have an affair, and she told the announcement conference saying that she had an affair and she didn't know that he was married, and she cried and she's apologized. She's not like you looking at wedding dresses or none of that like a sad or crazy person. Like August 15th, Grace is charged with 9 counts of first degree murder. And 3 counts of trying to tamper with moving the body, tampering with evidence, and 1 count of unlawful interpretation of pregnancy. When she was alive, he gave her oxycodone behind her back without knowing that she would have had a miscarriage. This guy is so evil. Like, he probably did not want to have this baby at all. he probably did premeditated, meaning he planned this to happen. He planned on murdering his wife and his two daughters, so he would be single, living a bachelor life, living a single life, be a hoe, which is kind of crazy. And he puts Posey-9 in her drink or her food so that she could have a miscarriage, where she was like 4 or 5 months into pregnancy, so she could have miscarriage. She couldn't start early pregnancy. Okay. He decided to confess to everything so he won't get the death penalty, which he should have got the death penalty. He got 3 life sentences and 85 year sentence. 85 years, that's a long time to me. Molesters, child murderers, or murder example, they get treated horribly in prison. And I hope that he does get treated like shit in prison. And I hope that he sits there for the rest of his life think about what he has done. I don't understand what the thought process of you killing your wife and your kids are gonna solve everything. And you thought even when you with the bitch, you did not get away with that at all. It was that easy. They knew the suspicious were day one. It was obvious. We could tell. And top of that, you think it's okay for you to have an affair with a mistress, be her without your wife or your kids? You could have got a divorce. You could have got divorced. It would have been way easier. You got a custody. That it just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand liar, cheating, or narcissist husbands who killed their wife because or poisoned the wife if she is pregnant, trying to kill her and kill his kids. These are your kids, your flesh and blood that you created, and you think it's scary for you to do that to your wife and your daughters. Your daughter was like, what, like 6 or 5 when this happened, and you just gonna do that to your daughter? Like, how dare you? She even begged you, don't kill like we kill her and mommy, and you gonna do it like a selfish coward. I just don't understand that. So you guys watching today's true crime case video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next true crime case video. Bye guys.